So welcome back to English TV Live, everyone. This is episode number 17. We hope that you had a fantastic weekend. And today we're going to talk about some idioms related to personality. One of the difficult things to know as an English learner is what idioms are appropriate to use, what idioms aren't appropriate to use. There are so many of them. How do I know which ones to use so that I sound more natural in English? And that's what we're going to help you with in this episode, specifically regarding idioms that are related to personality.
That's right. Sometimes it's hard to know which, as Jacob says, which idioms are natural, which ones are not. So anyway, welcome back, everybody. This is English TV Live. My name is Lloyd. His name is Jacob. We are with you now daily, right? Now, originally it was Monday to Thursday, but now we have a new show, of course, with Emma on Fridays. If you have not joined the waitlist for our exclusive private English community, why haven't you done that? Head over to EnglishTVLive.com and join the waitlist today. But yeah, so today's topic, idioms about personality. By the way, everybody, if you can think about just the first idioms that come to mind, or expressions or words related to personality, just leave them in the comment box below.
Yeah, what should we start with? What do we want to talk about? Personality idioms are always fun. I like them.
Yeah, well, I mean, before we talk today, I'm sure you did as well, I put together a nice long list of some of my favorite personality idioms. So
cool. Yeah, I've got one in front of me too. So why don't we just
jump into it?
We just start. Yeah.
All right. Shall I go first then? So here's a good one. Which I think is good for hopefully for us and for all of our viewers out there, and that is to be a go-getter. A go-getter.
Yeah.
Okay, so a go-getter is somebody who, I mean, it is what it sounds like, right? Somebody who goes to get what they want. They have a dream, they have a desire, they have a wish, they have a ambition, and they go. They work hard, they follow their dream to go and get what it is that they want. A go-getter. So let us know in the comment box below. Are you a go-getter, or who do you know that is a real go-getter?
Yeah, usually another word that we can associate it with is ambition. If someone has a lot of ambition, they're likely to be a go-getter, although not always. Sometimes people can have ambitions but not act on those ambitions. Would you agree with this, Lloyd? A go-getter is someone who has that action component associated with it too. They actually act to get things done.
Exactly. I think it might be better if we write it down in the comments, because some people are saying goal-getter, not goal-getter, a G-O, go-getter. Let me try and write that down. Yeah, so a go-getter is not somebody, here's another expression for you. Somebody doesn't just talk the talk, they walk the walk. So you don't just, is that correct?
Right.
So a go-getter doesn't just say, okay, I'm gonna be successful, I'm gonna be a millionaire, I'm gonna run a company, whatever. They go and do it. They go and get what they want. They go and follow their dreams.
Yeah.
Okay, we have, Tony has written down the correct one here. So a real go-getter, someone who really goes after what they want.
Would you consider yourself a go-getter?
I'm trying to be. How's this? It's my ambition to be a go-getter. I feel like sometimes I am, but not as much as I would like. I'm sure there's some other people who you could probably describe as go-getters more than myself, unfortunately. How about you, Jacob? Are you a go-getter?
I think so. I try to be. I mean, I would say, just in response to what you said, the fact that you're making videos online and teaching English to people who want to learn English, and that you're really marketing yourself well like that, I think those are qualities of a go-getter. I don't think you wouldn't be a go-getter and do that at the same time. If you weren't a go-getter, I don't think you'd be making all these videos, is what I'm saying. So
I guess, okay, that's very okay, and I'd probably say the same for you as well. So yeah, definitely people who see us, maybe they say, oh, they're real go-getters, but I feel like sometimes I could do more. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, well, always, all of us could do more. I think that's true. Even, I bet you even the most productive people in the world feel that way.
Yeah, I'm sure. I'm
I
sure.
don't know if anyone can escape that.
Yeah.
Shazia says, yes, I am a go-getter. I set ambitions and I get them. Nicely done, Shazia. And I've known Shazia for a little while, and from my perspective, in my opinion, she does seem like a go-getter too. Okay,
Yeah,
why
okay,
don't we
so
go on
okay,
to the
so that's a good
next
one. That's the first one for today then. Go-getter. Go-getter. So everybody just remember that one.
go-getter?
Jacob, what do you got there?
Why don't we, here's a nice one. Someone who is behind the times.
Okay, okay. Sounds
Behind the
like
times.
me sometimes. So what does that mean, Jacob? Behind to be behind the times, what does that mean?
Right. Well, it's again similar to go-getter. It's the words kind of just explain what they mean when you read them. If you're behind the times, you're a little bit old-fashioned, perhaps. You're maybe slow to catch up to technologies or new innovations. My grandma, for example, is very behind the times. She still has this flip phone that she uses. She doesn't know what the internet really is or how it works or anything like that. She's a little behind the times. So basically what we mean is old-fashioned, someone who's not up to date with current trends. And it doesn't just have to be related to technology. It can also be opinions about things. You can
Yeah,
describe someone's opinions as behind the times. So it doesn't, anyone that's kind of behind what is considered normal in the present day, I would
kind of
say.
old-fashioned, right? So
Yeah,
if you have some kind of old-fashioned mentality or opinion, you're a bit behind the times. I think also maybe you could use this one as well when you're talking about news. So maybe somebody hasn't heard the latest news. Oh, you're a bit behind the times. You haven't heard this latest story? Cool, you're a bit behind the times. So you could, would you agree with that, Jacob? Would you use it like that maybe as well?
yeah, I think so too. Like we said, anything that's a little slow or old-fashioned, I think that's appropriate.
Yeah, and just because it's for a person, as we are, all of these are for
Right,
people. So you wouldn't say like, for example, this device is behind the times. That would be a bit weird. This is for a person.
right.
You could say maybe
Got
the
a,
device or the fashion is behind the times. No, something is old-fashioned could be a bit more flexible, like for clothes or technology or something. But for the person, he or she is behind the times.
yeah, I wouldn't think it was so weird if someone said their fashion is behind the times, or if they used it to describe things that are behind the
Okay.
times. But I would agree with you that more often we do use it to talk about actual people.
Hmm.
There's an interesting question here from Sarah. Uh, Gatta morta, literally dead cat. So she's talking about an idiom, I think, in Italian. We use it to describe a woman who likes flirting with men and makes them believe that she likes them, but eventually she says no. Do you use it in English? We don't say a dead cat. We have a variety of words that we
Oh,
could
oh
use, some
dear,
of
oh
which are
dear.
probably
There's a variety of words
appropriate.
indeed. Let's try and keep it
Yeah.
clean though. So maybe
I would say tease,
tease.
maybe.
Yeah, I would say the same thing. So
Yeah.
a tease. Ah, she's such a tease. Like she pretends to be interested in you. Maybe
Right.
she flirts with you, and then she's actually just joking around or something. She's such a tease. Tease.
Hmm.
Tease. Tease. There's a few other ones as well, but I think we should keep it clean for this show.
Yeah,
But thank you
definitely.
for sharing, Sarah. Let me move on to another one, okay?
Yep.
So this next one, and okay, this one is somebody who always keeps their promises, okay? Somebody who always does what they say they're going to do. So this, let's say, for example, a man of his word, a man of his word. I guess, how would you say for a woman? A woman of her word? It's a little bit less common, maybe. I'm a person of my,
It is less common, but I think that's what you'd say, a woman of her word.
okay, a woman of her word. So a man or woman of their word. Somebody who, when they say something, they mean it. They're not, you can trust them. They say they're going to do something, they're going to do it. They say they're going to meet you at this time, they're going to meet you. Man of his word. Jacob, are you a man of your word?
I like to think so. I don't know. You tell me. You've been dealing with me for the past little while, so you're
Yeah, I'd
probably
say
the better judge.
mostly you're a man of your word, I guess. Yeah.
I change my mind a lot, but I do it.
Yes.
Um, I do it genuinely. It's not like I say something and I don't mean it at the time. My mind is just always changing and coming up with new ideas, which makes it difficult. But
How would you
yeah,
describe
I
your?
would say that.
Because yeah, you do have quite a changeable mind. Yeah. How would you say that?
Yeah.
What's a good expression for that?
Is there a mind that changes all the time?
Can't
I mean,
can't make your mind up?
indecisive comes. Yeah, but it's not that. It's what's a better word for it? And indecisive, I don't think is a good word either because it's the opposite of that. It just changes quickly.
Hmm.
Um, I'd have to think about that. There's probably a good word, but it's not coming to mind.
Okay. Yeah, I can't really think right now. It's just,
Anything coming to mind for you? Yeah.
not really. Maybe you just gotta. You can't make up your mind. Maybe you can't make up your mind. It means
Yeah,
decide. Decide
that's
maybe.
one.
Okay. And
What,
someone in the
what
comments
about you?
there.
Are you a man of your word?
I try to be. I try. I think I'm usually a man of my word. Usually. Leo says, "Is it the same as, not same with, same as a man of honor? Similar, similar.
Yeah.
What? How would you say? What would you say the difference is, Jacob?
No, I mean, I think they're associated, right? Because one of the things that's honorable about someone is their ability to keep their word. So if someone is a man of his word, that's an honorable quality. But honor is related to different things, probably too, different things that we associate with honor. Maybe the ability to support a family is honorable. There are all sorts of different things that I think we could associate with honor. So a man of
Maybe
honor, I would
fight for
say,
your
is,
country.
yeah, exactly. That's probably a common one, actually. Honor is often associated with being a soldier.
Right. Yes. Exactly. Okay. Let's move on to another one then, shall we? Oh, by the way, Alexa says one, which could maybe this could be one good for you. Alexa says wishy-washy.
Alexis is a native English speaker who I knew in Korea,
Oh,
so
all right.
he's an old
But that's
friend
a
for
good
free.
express. So wishy-washy. Thank you, Alexis.
Yeah, it is.
Wi-
Right.
Wishy-washy is yeah, kind of like that when you can't quite make a exact decision, kind of wishy-washy. Like I think I should do this, maybe this. Wishy-washy, right? Jacob's a bit wishy-washy
Right.
sometimes. All right, you got another one there for us, Jacob. I think maybe this will be the last one
I
for today.
disagree, but I disagree.
Okay,
Okay.
okay. Jacob disagrees. Yeah,
Um,
defending his honor. Jacob is defending his
defending
honor.
my
He's a
honor.
a man of honor.
Right. Let's see. Okay. What about a wet blanket?
It's a good one. It's a good one. You want to tell us what that
A
means?
wet blanket. Yeah. So basically, this is someone. Imagine you're having a lot of fun with a group of people, and then someone shows up who maybe is sad and in a bad place and just not kind of bitter about the fact that everyone else is enjoying themselves. They're kind of like a wet blanket that goes on top of the fun. You can think about it that way. But basically, it's someone who tries to stop people from having fun, would you say? Kind of sours the mood of an environment.
You could say
They're a wet blanket.
he or she brings everyone else's mood down. So you're having a good
Yeah,
time, you're
that's a
having
good one.
fun, and then the wet blanket's like. Actually, I made a video with this one before. So everyone's having a good time, everyone's having fun, and then the wet blanket's like, oh, I'm bored, I want to go home, I'm
Right.
tired, and so as Jacob said, imagine the fun is kind of like fire, right? So you're having a fun time, the fun's like fire, and the wet blanket comes over and puts out the fire, makes everybody's mood down and sad. And a wet blanket is probably not somebody who you want to really hang out with at a party or a social gathering or something like that.
or ever.
Or ever, yeah.
Yeah.
You can say, don't be such, but maybe it could be temporary. Maybe this person is usually fun, but as Jacob said, they had a bad day
Right.
or something, and they say, hey, don't be such a wet blanket. Cheer up. So it could be permanent,
Right.
it could be their personality, or it could be a temporary thing. It depends on the situation.
Yeah, and I think usually if you have good friends, they'll tell you when you're being a wet blanket so that maybe you can stop being a wet blanket, which is always helpful.
I'd say, yeah, another one, which is almost the same meaning as wet blanket, would be a buzzkill. A buzzkill.
Yeah, that's a good.
Or a buzz killer. So a buzz again is your happy feeling, your good vibes as well, you could say. And the
Right.
buzz killer,
There's a
yeah, destroys that mood, destroys your happy feeling.
if any of you guys are Kendrick Lamar fans, he's an American rapper. He had a song, I forget which album it's on, but the title of the song I think was, maybe it wasn't the title, but one of the repeating lines in the song was, "Bitch, don't kill my vibe." And
MC Jacob. Oh my
and
goodness.
that's exactly what it was. He's saying basically, stop being a wet blanket, stop killing my vibe, stop being a buzzkill.
Yeah,
Yeah.
actually that happened a little bit yesterday. So yesterday I posted something on Facebook about England, right? In the World Cup, England played a very good game, and someone in the comments was like, "Oh, England are never gonna win," which is probably true, but still, buzz killer, wet blanket. And just before we finish, we have a sentence here from Perveen, who says, "I can imagine this. You're having a good lesson, and one of the students can be a wet blanket and kill that motivation." Yeah, could be. Everyone's having a good time in the class, maybe, and then one student does or says something that makes everybody feel depressed or whatever it happens to be. Yeah.
Yeah, that can definitely happen.
Well, anyway, I think we can continue talking about this over in our private group. So if you are a member of our private group, head over there now. We're going to be giving our personal answers to today's question of the day, and also we'll be analyzing one of our members' answers and just giving a few corrections there as well. But if you haven't joined the wait list yet, we'll be opening that. Excuse me, I just hit my arm there. We'll be opening our community up to the public pretty soon, right?
Yep, so we were planning on opening it this week actually. We've decided to delay the launch a little
Just a
bit
little bit,
until we
just a
can
little bit.
bring in until we can bring in and test more teachers. So we'll be waiting a little bit to open it to the public. But join the wait list. It's a great place to be. I'll be sending out emails related to what's going on with the club and keeping you up to date on there. So again, just follow the link in the description. It'll take you to our website where there's a form you can fill out. Enter your name and email into the form. Click the button that says join the waitlist, and you will be on the waitlist. And that's all we have to say for today.
Sounds good.
Lloyd, did I miss anything?
I don't think you did, but the conclusion for today is, yeah, don't be a wet blanket. Be a
Be a
go-getter,
go-getter.
and yeah, have a
Keep your
go as
word.
well. If you're watching this in the replay, we care about you as well, of course. Practice making some sentences in the comment box below with some of the expressions that we used today to talk about personality. Try and put them in a sentence. We'd love to check them out.
All right, take care, everyone. See
Bye-bye.
you tomorrow. Bye-bye.